Good morning, jet setters. Today I'm going to make a second attempt to get to Hergla. The first time I tried it was too hot. It's a little bit cooler today. It is a little bit of an epic journey, so fingers crossed for me. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get there today. So what I need to do is get a collective taxi that is yellow with a blue line to a place called Chott Mariam. So I'm keeping an eye out. Of course, all the normal yellow taxis are going to try to pick me up on the way, but I'm going to hold out for that one and then get a taxi from there. Hopefully it won't be too long. I managed to jump into shared taxi, 10 dinar to Chott Mariam, and then from there I'll go onwards to Hergla.
I love where the sun shines bright. Dreams of jets and dirty stage flight. From the ancient Medina to the sea's soft kiss, he savors every moment, every bliss. Oh, Sousse, your beauty lives now.
Kind of taxi, shared taxi, fantastic value. That was 20 dinars, so that's £5, extremely good value. So he's dropped me off at the place where I want. So this mosque is famous for the saint Sidi Bou Mendil. He was a holy man called Marabout. He lived in the 10th century. So after Prophet Muhammad, he went on a pilgrimage to Mecca, but he got there in a very different way, because normally it could take 90 days or more to walk to Mecca from here. So it could take months, or for some people it actually took them years to get to Mecca. However, this holy man, he managed to get there on a flying handkerchief. So according to the local legend, he managed to get there in, I believe, one night. The exact details are a little bit vague, but it is believed that he used his spiritual power to achieve that with a normal handkerchief. So whereas today we have to use modern aeroplanes, which take quite a long time and use a lot of fuel, back then all he had to do was use his spiritual power to turn the handkerchief into not a machine, but a mystical, magical form of transport that allowed him to make the pilgrimage to Mecca. And of course this gave him huge kudos amongst believers. No, thank you. And it attracted a lot of followers. Bonjour. And he became a very important figure locally. So I believe that he's buried very close to here. I'll try to find out where, but this is the mosque that is dedicated to him. Now this story bears some striking similarities to the story in the Quran of Prophet Muhammad, who flew on a creature called al-Buraq, which was kind of like a cross between a horse and a donkey, and he flew to Mecca on this animal who obeyed his instructions so he could understand what Muhammad was saying, or they spoke to each other with some kind of spiritual or psychic connection. And Muhammad, in the story, flew to Mecca and met past saints who had died already, maybe on the astral plane or some other form of reality. So that happened before this story of this Sufi saint, but there's some striking similarities. Speaking of striking similarities, this place is very similar to Sidi Bou Mendil that I visited in the previous video. It's got the same beautiful white and blue colour scheme, and some say that that's because there was Greek settlers here, and you can see the similar type of Greek architecture in places like Santorini, but some say as well, there's great debate about this, that colour scheme originated in Tunisia. So please let me know what you think in the comments. Which came first, white or blue in Greece or in Tunisia? Because I think it's still very undecided. Anyway, let's head down to the harbour and have a look there. Actually, what I've found here are some graves that may actually be the grave. Somewhat off the beaten track here. That is a big drop down there. And these are the Hergla cliffs. And just here, look, is a cemetery. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that these type of graves are for the Sufi saints or holy men. Certainly for very important people. So I don't know which one of these it could be. Perhaps this very large one. This could be where Sidi Bou Mendil is buried. And with him the secrets of the flying handkerchief, which would be marvellous to know. Over here is the harbour. You can see it's a working harbour here, all with white and blue boats as well. So let's continue along the cliff top and see where we get to next. I believe there's a Roman amphitheatre here, so that would be nice to see. Hergla is perhaps one of the lesser known places in Tunisia, not really on the tourist radar. So if you want to go off the beaten track, Hergla is definitely a great place to visit. Have a look at these cactuses. There's many more graves here. So these would be for important religious figures, not just the average person. Obviously, otherwise there'd be a lot more than this. And what a place to spend your resting days until the resurrection. Very peaceful place on the coast with the waves lapping the shore, sound of birds tweeting, and these beautiful flowers. Can see some women over there just admiring the view, relaxing, topping up their vitamin D levels. The sun is roasting hot again. It's another cloudless day in Tunisia, and we're here at the wonderful cliffs of Hergla. Guys, I must make one request. If you do enjoy this video, please do click the like button below. I love making videos like this, but it is expensive. So just a quick click on the like button will help the algorithm so it goes out to more people. That way, one day I could get monetized and do more trips like this. And while you're down there, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified of upcoming videos. I'm still going to be making more videos in Tunisia. I've got several already on the playlist, so please check them out as well. Thank you, I appreciate it. Another nice activity could be coming here on a horse, riding along the cliffside on a horse. Personally, I'm a little afraid of horses. Bonjour. But it would definitely be a great location for it if you like horses, that's for sure. Here we've got more different kinds of flora. Got the white flowers mixed in with the yellow and purple. Let me know in the comments if you know what any of these flowers are, and the name of the cactus there as well. I believe this is the cactus that you make that drink from. I've forgotten the name of the drink. I've never actually had it before, and I must try the local Tunisian drinks at the hotel. So it seems here I said bonjour to a man, he says salam back to me, so it seems to be a more Arabic speaking area. Look at that view. Beautiful houses behind me. If you don't fancy going all the way to Sidi Bou Mendil, they do have the same colour scheme here, and I would say it's very nearly as beautiful. The taxi driver was telling me down the road there is one of the most beautiful beaches, and in fact I filmed it on the way here as well. I'll try to put details of which beach that is in the video description below for you. Okay, so just next to the cliffs is the amphitheatre, and it looks as though this one, well, obviously it's been renovated. This is not the original Roman bricks, that's for sure. So presumably it's been renovated in the exact same style as the original, unless it's a totally new creation, but I don't think that would be the case. I think they've just renovated the original, I would imagine. If you know, let me know in the comments. But it is a nice site to come and have a look at. This can be used as outdoor seating for events, concerts, that kind of thing. So if you're visiting, do check online for details of local events, or check with the locals if anything's going to go off here, because it would be absolutely stunning to sit here listening to a concert or musicians with the sound of the waves as well in the background, and that nice cooling sea breeze, and the birds tweeting in the trees behind. So this is Hergla Amphitheatre in Tunisia. Complete with modern concrete. Absolutely beautiful place. So let's continue on along the coast, see what else Hergla has to offer. It's lovely with that slightly cool breeze. I have never tanned as quickly as I have been here in Tunisia. The UV level must be pretty high, because I developed quite a good tan, if I do say so myself. Not really tanned this quickly anywhere else, but we are in Africa after all, North Africa, so I don't think you could expect anything else. More beautiful coastline there as we continue along the coastal path. There is a restaurant or cafe here, currently closed because it's Ramadan at the moment. This year Ramadan falls during March, pretty much the whole of March. I think it finishes the beginning of April or the end of March, not absolutely sure. But tonight I'm hoping to go to Sousse town and see the locals breaking their fast, which should be quite exciting. Last night I noticed there was motorbikes racing up and down the road. Everybody's very excited about breaking their fasts. I just met a Tunisian woman. She was a little older than me, definitely flirting heavily. Speaking French. My French is very limited. I said, je parle français only un petit peu, and she didn't speak English at all, but she was definitely checking me out, looking me up and down a lot. During Ramadan, it's really frowned on. It's actually against the religion to have sexual thoughts or speak to women in a sexual or romantic way until the sun sets and you've said your prayers. So, doing my best to respect local cultures. It may seem in my videos like there's mostly men outside in Tunisia, but that's partly because I'm trying to be respectful of women. Culturally, it's not a good idea to film women here. They were only allowed outside after, I think, 1936, so it's relatively new for women to even be outside, never mind interacting with men or potentially filming them where they're not wearing their headscarves or filming them at all. So I'm trying to avoid that. So you won't see any women directly filmed, but you might see them in the background. There's actually more women out than it seems in my videos. So here I'm just in the shade for a moment, just next to the sea. You can see the waves lapping the shore there. The theatre there, the amphitheatre, and you can just about see the cliffs. Over there there's more land jutting out. Right in the distance I can vaguely see some mountains over there. It looks like a ship over there on the horizon. Okay, let's walk on. Let's see what's around this corner. There's an adventure awaiting around every corner in Tunisia. Wow, look at this. I've practically got the whole place to myself as well. Just a few people walking around enjoying the peace and tranquility during Ramadan. I must say it's a very peaceful time of the year to come to Tunisia. Salam. Salam.
Camera?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, yes. There you are. You're on YouTube.
We speak English.
Yeah, yeah.
How are you?
Je parle français un petit peu.
Petit peu français.
Très bon, très bon. Et vous? Ça
Fini.
va?
Alhamdulillah. Très bien. Ça va.
Nice to meet you.
Camera. Oh,
This
good.
is the case for this.
Oh,
yeah.
very nice.
Thank you very much. It's a beautiful place. Très, très beau.
The first time.
Yeah, yeah.
First time in Hergla.
First time in Tunisia.
First time in Tunisia.
Yeah,
Where?
yeah.
Hotel.
I'm far down at the
Port Kantawi.
Sousse.
Sousse.
Yeah, yeah.
What hotel?
The Mahaba Salam. Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice. I'm
Very
going
nice. Very nice people.
Oh, really nice people. Really nice food.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You go swimming, you know.
No, not so
Yeah.
far.
Where?
Is it cold?
Cold?
C'est froid.
No.
No.
Very nice. Yeah.
You're going in?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got my shoes on. I could take them off. Let's take them off and see what the sea temperature is like. Oh, I just remembered I can't. I actually.
If you want to swim.
Oh, I remembered I can't because of a blister. I was nearly going to go in, but I remember I can only put one foot in. I can put this one in, but not this one.
Yeah, you married?
No, single.
No, friend. You have friend.
Huh?
You have no.
No, it's just
Right.
me. Oh yeah, it's nice, yeah. I wish my other foot was all right. It is mal. At least, I don't know whether to risk it. The seawater might actually be good for it, but then it might be painful walking. At this rate, I'm going to get it wet anyway. As you can see, I've got a plaster on that foot. The sea is coming up here. You know what, I might actually risk it. That man is going swimming there. You see, the people in Tunisia are so friendly, and a lot of them do speak enough English to get by. If you speak a little bit of French as well, that definitely helps with the communication. It's nearly reaching me. Now I've got sand on my socks. It's always tricky, isn't it, when you got sandy feet, getting them back in your shoes. But yeah, look, we're the only 2 people on this entire beach. All those other people are back at the hotel on the busy beach, and I'm here walking along, enjoying these views all on my own. You know what? I really don't care. I am walking in the sea. It's beautifully cooling. Perfect. My blister might pop. Sorry if that's too much information, but I can't come all the way here and not put my foot in the ocean. Oh, that's nice and cool. I could go all the way in, you know. I've not brought the clothes for it necessarily. There's nobody else on the beach. I could potentially strip down to my underwear and get in, but I better not do that. Oh, there's some massive ants. What kind of ant is that? They're all over Tunisia. Is it a soldier ant? The smell. The smell is absolutely wonderful. Salty sea air. If only that smell could be bottled. Now, if I keep going this direction, I should get to some Roman ruins. I'm going to need to put my shoes back on because there is a little bit of glass here. I'm going to have salty feet. I'll try to clean them off a little bit when the next wave comes. Ooh, this is sharp rock. Come on, waves. Need a big wave to come and wash my feet. If I film this way, a wave should come and surprise me and just wash all that sand off. And at least I can put my trainers on. Oh, nearly. Do I need to go further? The rock is sharp though. I think I need to go further. And this sun is baking hot. If I go onto this rock here, I should get some water. Ouch. It must be volcanic. Oh, the further I go in, the less the waves are coming in. Is this going to get me? No. A bit further. Probably going to get hugely splashed. Oh, that's better. Come on. Oh, yes. That's it. So now my feet are at least sand free. I can put my shoes back on and keep walking. So, better get my shoes on. I'm sure they'll dry off quick enough. And continue on. That's lovely. Oh, it's refreshing. I thought the sea would be cold, but actually it's alright, you know. had to put my ridiculous looking hat on. Got to the Roman site and asked a gentleman just here to show me where it is. It's just over here. I think that's his house by there. Smells very nice. The perfume.
But not photography.
No photography.
Yeah.
No? Oh, over here.
And the seat.
Yeah. I don't know if he's saying no photography or not. It smells very nice with the flowers. La fleur. Ooh, big beetles there. Oh. Beetles fighting. Oh. The Roman ruins. Secret.
No photo.
Oh, I go if there's no photo.
Huh?
I go then.
What?
I go.
No photo.
No photo, why not?
Just for because we have not finished the excavation.
Oh. Well, it's...
We have one doctor, he want to make his book, he don't like
yeah.
to...
Oh. My viewers are not doctors. Alright, so this archaeological site behind me, it's quite a good site, but a professor is writing a book about it and doesn't want it to be photographed in the meantime. So, very secretive site, but if you come to Hergla, then you can have a look, but they don't want you taking photographs. You can, however, look at these beautiful flowers I've not seen before. C'est très beau. C'est très beau. Les fleurs. Vous habitez ici?
Oui.
Oh, very nice. Très bon. Well, merci beaucoup, monsieur. That guy is the gatekeeper of the Roman ruins here. What has gone wrong with my hat? I look absolutely ridiculous, but the sun's beating down on my head. It's difficult to do these hats if you're not well practiced at it, like me. But at least it's stopping me getting sunstroke. I woke up this morning with a bit of a headache. Not sure why. I was woken early by the cleaners clattering about and banging, and I think people are letting their doors slam. So I might not have had quite enough sleep. I only got maybe 7 hours, but I think it might be the sun from yesterday. Yesterday I went to Tunis, Carthage and Sidi Bou Mendil, so it was an epic journey. Spent a lot of time in the sun yesterday, so check that video out. It's going to be awesome. Well, it will be online by now because this is the next video that you're watching now. Check out the whole playlist. Some absolutely phenomenal places in Tunisia that you are not going to want to miss, trust me. Wow, look at that. An ant carrying a caterpillar, and this big beetle here, look. It's not bothered about the sun. There are some interesting creatures here, that's for sure. I found 3 cockroaches in my hotel bathroom the other day, which was a bit of a shock, something I'm not used to. Don't know what they're eating or where they came from. I think they might have come out of the plug hole. So, got a bit of a walk now, see what else I see on the way. Oh, this person's got the right idea here. Bonjour. It's so hot, it could be very nice on a bike like that. Pretty flowers here, look. some construction going off. Very nice buildings. It's very much a residential area. Can't find any shade. Maybe the other side of the road is slightly more shaded. But look, there's not a person in sight. Definitely off the beaten track, as usual. This is nice, walking in the shade. Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful. Again, you've got the mixture of the old and the new here in Hergla. Got the very traditional old buildings, new buildings going up all the time. A lot of apartments, I guess. A lot of kitties, street kitties. Beautiful architecture. And lovely palm trees in the pavement. Look at these palm trees. They got different flowers growing up there. Wow, that's a big aerial there. Must be for the local radio station, maybe a taxi or cell phones. You got 5G internet here as well. A lot of the UK networks will not work, so you need an eSIM. And if you'd like one recommending, just let me know. I'll post the details in the description if you're interested. I got one which gave me, I think, 20 gigabytes of data for £15, and other European tourists have told me that their data has been absolutely rinsed here. So I got a very good value for money offer with the company that I used. It connects to Orange and another network as well, so very reliable. I think I have to cross the road, but just check out that street. Beautiful. I can smell people cooking, and I see a taxi up the street. So I'm going to try to stop that taxi up there, see if I can get back to Sousse. I don't know if he'll stop again so soon though. There's no specific taxi stops. Maybe I should just walk up there and get the next one actually. I don't want to inconvenience them too much. So there's no specific bus stops or taxi stops. You just have to flag the driver down, he'll pull up, you have to run, check that he's going to where you want, which they probably will be, and then they'll even stop for you anywhere along the route. So it's a really good, efficient service, and it's so cheap as well. Cost me £5 to get here, and it's a pretty long journey. I think it's a 40-minute journey from my hotel, so very good value for money. Oh, he's actually stopped there. I bet by the time I get off, by the time I get there, he's going to pull off there. And I could actually do with going to the toilet somewhere. I don't know if I can hold it in that entire journey. It's over half an hour. Oh, he's pulled off. Never mind. I'm going to find a toilet and then get the next taxi. There he is, look. They're the ones to get. Now those ones look like the same model of vehicle, but they are different to the louages. The louages are white and they go further than the yellow taxis that are the shared taxis. The most expensive way to travel is these small yellow taxis. They can charge you whatever they like, basically. I just asked that young lady back there if she knew where there is a toilet, où est la toilette. She says her English was actually very good, and she told me that due to Ramadan there's no cafes open at the minute. I won't find any public toilets, so I'm going to head back towards the beach and see if I can find somewhere discreet just before I try to get the next taxi. So more adventure. Oh, that's a nice street, isn't it? Nice archway. And these beautiful houses. If you don't like crowds, come here rather than going to Sidi Bou Mendil. It's very similar. Sidi Bou Mendil is also more hilly, so if you're not very good with hills, then Hergla is definitely a good alternative. Now, where am I going to find somewhere discreet? I don't want to get into any trouble. Not any more trouble than I got while I was in Carawan and nearly got arrested for not having my passport on me. This is where my journey started originally, at this mosque. Call it the Flying Handkerchief Mosque. I love that story, by the way. It would be fantastic if we had flying handkerchiefs today. And isn't it similar to those Arab stories of the flying carpets as well? Oh look, the mosque is now open. I don't know if people there know the story. Ooh, a cat with no tail. So maybe somewhere here I can discreetly go, but it is a little bit busy. I need to go over here somewhere. This is the graveyard though, I don't want to be too disrespectful. Actually, maybe behind the wall and nobody is looking. Ooh, there's kitties here. Let's get some pictures of the kitties for you. Hello. Oh, that's a big kitty. And a couple of ginger ones down here. Salam alaikum. Hello. Oh, cute kitties, cute ginger kitties. That one just winked at me. Alright, I'm going to hop over this wall now. Attracted enough local attention. Yeah, it's a bit easier for men than women to find somewhere to go, but probably by the time you're here, Ramadan will be over, all the cafes will be open, it will be a lot easier. This is the perfect spot behind this wall though, apart from that man over there. A lot of things seem a lot more easy in Tunisia for men than women. But it is good that women now have a lot more freedom. I think I'm in a good spot now, there's a bush here. So, just switch the camera off a sec. Right, I'm back. I've drained my lizard in one of the most beautiful places in Tunisia. So, now I'm going to try to get a good deal on a trip to Sousse, to my hotel, and then I think I'll chill for this afternoon, maybe do a spot of editing. That was very easy. As soon as I got to the spot, it was taxi here, so now on my way to the hotel.
The aroma of spices fills the warm air. In the bustling markets, treasures rare. With laughter and stories, James finds delight. Embracing your charms, mile by mile. Oh, Sousse, your beauty, it astounds. In every corner, wonder about.
So just got out of the taxi. Basically, you just shout the driver, Monsieur, ici, not pour favor, s'il vous plaît, and he will drop you off wherever you like. And I've just seen behind me there is a field with some goats, so just show you that while we're here. Look at that over there, the goats are even climbing the olive trees just at the side of the road. Oh, they're trying to get up the trees over there. I'm about to try to find some washing powder so I can wash some of my clothes in the hotel bath. Another money saving tip for you there. Even in fact, to save even more money, make sure you bring something with you. Vanish do a soap, no sponsor, but that's a very convenient way that you can get your washing done while you're here. Save a little bit of money on the laundry. It's not the cost that's the main concern for me, because the laundry is reasonably priced. It's just the waiting time. They take 48 hours to do the wash, and they don't accept any liability if any clothing is lost, damaged, discoloured, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to risk that. I am going to risk crossing the road in a second. After this car, I'm going to run for it. Nobody will stop for you. Going to go again. Nice gap in the traffic there. It's a bit like that Frogger game. Anybody remember that from back in the day, where you had to cross the road? It's excellent training for Tunisia. So I'll see if I can get the washing powder from this local shop here. Got a local shopping centre just next to the hotel. Well, this shop seems to have everything you could need. Got some washing powder here, so get my washing done. It's the first time I've been in the shop there, and they got some pretty good things. They got all the stuff that you'd find at the bazaar, but without the need to haggle. It was all at reasonable prices already. They had that weird rock that's from the sand. I think what happens is when lightning hits the sand, it forms these weird rocks that are really beautiful. I've not got room in my case to take one home, unfortunately, otherwise I would have got one. They're only 2.5 dinar. If I change my mind, I might go back to that shop, but I'm not sure how I will stop it from getting crushed in my luggage. Anyway, it's good to know. So now, back to the hotel. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what your favourite part was. I'd love to hear from you. I've still got a few more days here as well, so if you have any suggestions about what else I should do, please let me know in the comments. Until next time, bye for now.